Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Buena Vista Rural Club. And with me today, I've got Dave Howard, who's come up from Puerto de la Cruz to have a look, and we're going to do some modeling and measuring today on the buildings here at El Palmar, at the farm. And we're going to be doing some of the measuring of these walls and the internal measurements of the room, with the objective of making 3D models of the entire building and the surrounding area. Want to tell us a little bit about the software that you use?
Well, it's two different types. I've got one where I build like a 3D tour, and then there's one that's associated with a laser measure, and it's just kind of combining the two, really.
And the 3D tour, that's the sort of thing that they use for estate agents
Yeah,
modeling.
yeah. It's not true 3D because it works on 360 photos, but the way you stitch them together, you can actually move through the property as if you were there.
So it's like a simulation of being present. Yeah. So the next best thing to visiting the Buena Vista Rural Club is going to be using one of Dave's models to see exactly what's up here. And of course, at the moment, it's very much a ruin. But as we develop and as we continue to grow and restore, the transformation of the place is going to be amazing. And we're going to have up here a clubhouse that you'll all be able to come and visit. I hope as many of you as possible come in the future. Also here today we have Jesus, who is helping to clear up some of the rubbish from the storeroom and is bringing some of the major stuff out. Jesus is the first day he's working with us. Hola, Jesus.
Hola.
Jesus is from Venezuela, which is also where I was born. So we can tell that Dave's English because he's brought his tea with him.
As always.
Time for tea, 11 o'clock, you see. Time to have our tea. And the sun's just popping over the edge and coming out now. So Dave's getting the drone underway. So here's the drone. And it's what size is it? It's 249 grams, is it?
Yeah, basically the laws change when you go over 250 grams, and there's a lot more restrictions on where you can fly. So
got a mini
Mini 2.
CJ DJI
Mini 2
ultra light, 249 grams. That's it. Okay, so there we go.
Right.
Yeah, there we can see the roof that's being taken off, and also you see the flat roof that we cleared. If you turn it slightly to your left.
Yeah, if we get in the shade, you'll be able to see the screen a
Even
bit better.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that here's the roof that we took off, and that's the roof we cleared back a few weeks back.
So let's fly. Here we are, looking at a bird's eye view of the farm and looking down towards Buena Vista. You'll find a link to the interactive virtual tour in the description below. These icons on screen are markers or camera positions. Let's go to the second one, which lets us look at the bottom entrance to the farm. Let's look back a couple of years to the very first video I made about the Buena Vista Rural Club. You can find it on the YouTube channel, and there's a link in the description. Picking up from where we left off, we can fly up the farm towards the middle entrance. This is the 4x4 slip road into the farm, which we saw in episode 6. So from here we go up the road towards the clubhouse. Whilst navigating, you can always go to the drone symbol at the top right and return to your start position. These symbols take you on the ground tour, or you can at any time go to the top left layout and click on any spot on the plan. Let's take a tour of the clubhouse. In previous episodes, you'll have seen people coming in through this way. Here's the famous water trough. And pass through the garden. And then into the main room. The barn. You can click on any of the various icons to see details of this fabulous meeting room. Of course, you'll want to subscribe to our channel so that you can see the transformation in the coming weeks and months as we develop the Buena Vista Rural Club, the dream. So let's jump to the workshop. We've been working on this room and cleared it out further. And now, let's jump to the main lounge of the house. What a mess! All of the rooms were like this. In a moment, you'll see Jesus and I clearing out this very cluttered up room, and this will be the subject of one of the future episodes. Meanwhile, at the top right hand side of the screen, you have the 3D symbol, and that will bring up this room plan. As well as that, you can get this 3D sketch and also this room description. Now, let's just enjoy the time lapse. Let's get back to the farm and let's go to the rock climbing area and see it in close up. Can you imagine yourself scaling these heights or exploring these forests? You can click here to see Nobby and I lost in the woods in episode 14. Look up to the brow of the hill and you can see the eucalyptus tree that marks the boundaries of our farm, which stretches up beyond our view. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the Buena Vista Rural Club land. Remember, you can return to this virtual tour by clicking the link in our description at any time. Visit our website at www.buenavistarural.com. And please, if you can, help us with a donation. You can visit our GoFundMe page at www.helpbuenavista.com or become a Patreon on www.patreon.com/Buenavista. Remember that our founding members on Patreon get special privileges for their top-level sponsorship donations. Please like this video and all of our videos on our YouTube channel. Please comment. This really helps us with our YouTube profile. Subscribe and ring the bell so that you get notified for future videos. See you next time at the Buena Vista Rural Club.
Even when we're free, if it's true, friends is the same.